They definitely overpromised and underdelivered. I'm just gonna come out now and say it. Definitely 100%. I did not enjoy this. Like, I did, but I didn't. And I will explain. The plot of this series is when a new consultant, Regis Patoff, because that's how Elaine always says it, Mr. Patoff. I don't know why she was saying it like that, but whatever. Regis Patoff is hired to improve the business of the app-based gaming company Comp, where employees experience new demands and challenges that put everything into question, including their lives. So, the concept of this series was absolutely fantastic. I was like, okay, I'm interested. Can they deliver? It starts off the first episode, someone dies. There's a very crude sexual scene, and it really does like punch you in the face. The first episode was very, very captivating. It really, really reels you in. And I'm like, okay, I'm intrigued, but I don't think you guys can deliver on this first episode with only 8 episodes. And I wasn't wrong. And I knew this going in, but I was like, you know what, prove me wrong. I'm gonna watch everything and see if you guys can deliver on this. And then I'm watching it and I'm like, you keep bringing up different plot lines. You keep bringing up this huge plot twists that you're not going to be able to cover in 8 episodes. And honestly, there were so many plot holes in this whole story. It's like many questions that weren't answered. Why is he made out of gold? Why is his skeleton made out of gold? And how does that work? What was the whole Kaiser Sose, you know, the usual suspect nod of his name for? How did he hypnotize Patty, who was Craig's girlfriend? Do his clients have to die for him to raise their names or boost their companies? Like, there are so many questions, and I get that this is based on a book, so maybe I have to read the book, and the book is more explicit and maybe covers a lot more than the series could. But my own question is, if you can't answer solid questions for us, the viewers, why bother with the series? Because it wasted my time. Each episode was, I think it's only 30 minutes, so it wasn't a lot, which again begs the question of, if you're not going to answer questions, why create something that only leaves multiple different plot holes, loopholes, and unsolved mysteries? Like, it just drove me crazy, and honestly made me want to read the book. But then again, the positive sides for me in this series was like the terrifying things that could happen in a workplace, how he psychologically manipulated every single person, how Elaine was the worst person to leave in charge of the company. I mean, I guess in terms of ruthlessness and making sure that things get done, she will handle her business 100%. But then again, in terms of humanity and how she's going to treat her co-workers or her subordinates, it's going to be terrible, you know? She was willing to send her ex-boyfriend to prison. What? Just for... like, she was not a good person. None of them were good people. It really just boggled my mind, honestly. Deep down, I was like, I'm not really sure why this was created, and I don't see it getting a second season. But then again, it's Prime, you never know, right? And if they do get a second season, I hope to God that they answer a ton of these questions, because I was looking for answers throughout this entire thing. Okay, my rant is over. Let's talk about the positive side. Positives on this is that it had some really good acting in it. I mean, Christoph Waltz is one of the best in the business, and nobody does creepy as well as he does, especially this kind of creepy. It's one of those things that there are times where he will just stare at people and just eke you out, you know? It's like the hairs, you just feel the hairs like standing on your body, and it's just eek. Gross, you know, and nobody does it as well as he does. So obviously the acting in this was really good. I've not seen Brittany O'Grady in anything before, so this was a very good like introduction for me. Nate Wolff, is it Nate or Nat? I want to say Nate. I hope it is. Nate Wolff, I've seen in a lot. He's really good. I like him actually. Didn't like this character in here. I thought that the obsession with his boss, the consultant, there was no real reason for him to like decline the way he did in this series. That I'm talking about the character. but the actor is really great. Aimee Carrero, I've seen before. I just don't remember where I've seen her. She was okay. I mean, the character, you could have done without it, honestly, in the entire series, and will be fine. The only two people that I thought like really did hold themselves as characters in this series were Elaine and Regis, and that was it. They don't really explain Regis's backstory. I think I'm really going to have to read the book because I'm so curious and I want to know. Like, it's driving me crazy. I want to know, you know. And they don't really explain it, and they don't explain how he orchestrated the death of Mr. Singh. They don't explain the kid at the end playing the game. You know, he was at the level which was driving a lot of people crazy. They don't really show us what happens. Like, he won the level, but I feel like it was kind of like building to something, and it left me reaching. It's like that dream that you can't remember but you know you had. That's how the entire series left me feeling. So on a scale, I'd say maybe like a 6 out of 10. I mean, watch it if you want. If you've read the book, maybe you understand the whole concept a lot better. But personally, I'm never gonna watch this again. I don't think. I mean, if season 2 comes out and there's good reviews, maybe I will check it out, but I don't think I'm wasting my time with this anymore. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!